you would be safer going to a gentleman's club in Bangkok and not wear anything but a smile.
I wouldn't know about
I wouldn't either. I don't get I know a good topic I want to ask you about because you're in the industry. How you feel about the masks? Everyone wearing a mask or has to wear a mask, or CDC recommended putting on a mask, but wait, no, not N95. You know, what's it like with you? Are you seeing masks everywhere?
Oh no, actually, I went to the beach yesterday and I posted on Facebook. I ran a whole mile and did not see one person with a mask.
Really?
Orange County.
That's the positive. Yeah. See, I mentioned all this negative. That's one of the positives I'm looking for. Thank you.
I posted it instantly.
Good.
I was like, this is awesome.
How would you say
nobody's wearing a mask is not healthy for you. You will
absolutely not.
It's CO2. You are getting CO2 back into your you are not supposed to be breathing your own carbon dioxide.
Actually,
you're not supposed to be breathing it.
No,
it's not good for you.
You're trapping it on yourself. You're absolutely right. We rely on it's like an air exchange, you know, with our lungs, and we're trapping it back. You're absolutely right. That mask is holding it. We need, for proper flushing of the lungs, we need to be able to inhale and exhale that influx and outflux to be able to properly clean. So we're just throwing it and we're sucking it right back down. How can that be good for you?
And plus,
it's suppressing
you're getting like a petri dish in front of your face. So you are getting bacteria right in front of your airway. So you're capturing all this material. Now, I want to ask you this. If your doctor, you were going for surgery and came in with a scarf around his face, would you feel safe?
I'd rather not have a damn thing on. I'd rather him, but before he had a scarf.
He comes in with all the nurses and everybody had a scarf around their face, behind the back.
Look,
I'm ready to do surgery on you.
I'd rather him come in with a snotty nose just dripping around before I seen that shit. I mean, come on. Bring on the snot before you come on with a dirty ass mask.
Or they've worn the same blue gloves all day.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know as well as I do, blue gloves do not get bacteria on them or any germs. You can wear those damn things all day. No cross-contamination ever.
Yeah.
Nothing. You can just wear blue gloves and you don't have nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Right.
You would be safer going to a gentleman's club in Bangkok.
I wouldn't know about
it. I wouldn't either. I don't get it.
Not wear anything but a smile.
Whoa, we about to get off on a different tangent now. Yes.
There's a tangent we all
That's better than dirt. Man, Sean, you take it there every time. What is it? Sean takes it that way.
There we are in the gutter. All right.
It didn't take too long
we were all thinking it. He just said it.
I will. Wow. Well, that is good stuff there. But yeah, really on the mask, I actually, I didn't want to say anything on the air without confirming, but I went and looked up, you know, the size in nanometers of, you know, the virus spores that they claim and versus what the capabilities of the N95. Have you seen those numbers? You know, N95, what is 0.3 microns?
Yeah.
Yet they're pushing, hey, this does the job, but then you've got 0.12 microns is the size of the particle of the virus. So 60% larger the hole is than the spore of the virus that can come through it. You know, I mean, a great analogy someone said was you're trying to keep out mosquitoes with a chain link fence.
Oh, that's a great one. I
love it.
You guys in the South have just such great things.
I love it.
Like you can't, what did I hear in Texas? You can't You couldn't throw a dead cat without hitting a Baptist church
True.
in Texas.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You see, and it's just so great.
Look at that cat. Yeah, capture a mosquito with a chain link fence. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a good one. I mean, I've used it all day because I love it, and it's perfect. And it's a great, it's a great analogy for what it is. But yeah, that's the numbers. Exactly 60% larger than, if you can play basketball, you're not, you're going to make it every time because the hole's so large. And I think about it too. And, the only defense that you can make about, wearing the mask and that, the particles won't pass through is that they did prove, or they claimed, I should say, not prove, that the particles do travel in clusters. It seems that the droplets will be a cluster, which would make it larger, but still, you still dumping water through the screen door. It's still, most of it's going to come through, or at least some of it. I mean, you're not going to stop just because it's in a cluster. That means it's going to stop from traveling through. So,
you have a mask there?
Yes.
I have a mask because a lot of people think that any mask is a good mask, but I was.
You got one too.
So if you can.
Where's my respirator? Look, is that what you did? Did you blow that out, Sean?
Yes. So if you can blow out a lighter.
Look at this guy. So, oh man, come do surgery on me. Yeah. Oh man.
What's wrong with that?
I can't look at it. Really? It's killing me. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I didn't know you had one of these. Is that something that you see? You see people wearing those in Cali?
Hell no, I'm the weirdest person on the planet, man. No.
Oh,
I usually just wear it like this.
Yeah.
So that's if I have to wear a mask. So what I do is I just wear it right here.
Yeah.
So I'm complying with their rules. I'm wearing a mask.
Yeah.
And I try and keep it away from my airways. I have asthma. I can't have all the bacteria sitting in my.
Oh yeah.
My airways.
That's a good argument. That's a great argument for not wearing the mask and not trying to force me to wear a mask if I had asthma. That's a good one. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, a lot of people that are reopened are requiring you to wear a mask to enter.
Yeah, and don't get me started. Before I say this, I'm gonna say this. I've only had a mask on one time this whole period, and it was mandated. My doctor's appointment was in the hospital, and they had a table set up outside, and they checked my temperature and asked me the questionnaire, and then handed me a mask, and I was not allowed in unless I was on the list, or and I put that mask on, and that was the only time I've worn this entire COVID nonsense period.
I mean, Clay, we knew each other in college. We done some reckless things. I don't think a respiratory trauma is going to take us out.
Look,
now, if you'd have said something like chlamydia, maybe 10
oh,
years ago,
whoa, shit! I put on a bodysuit, not just a mask. Look, let's just say, my days. I don't know if I probably got shit that'll whoop the hell out of a COVID virus that got on me. It's just dormant. I got it a while back, but it's probably dormant, ready to crush that ass. It's just not gonna affect me. I've been through too much. You're right. I've been through 20-something surgeries now. I'm quite a bit. I've had, admittedly, I had the shingles wake up after one of my surgeries. The radiation triggered it. They said, and oh man, I'll take COVID any day.
I've had that. I've had shingles. That's the worst thing ever.
I still remember crying. I was a grown man crying. I was in college still. It's after my shoulder surgery, the injury that took me out of the baseball game, actually. So yeah, after that surgery, I got it, and that was wow. I learned a lot about that virus, but it was painful. And like I said, I am very sympathetic to those who have been going through, and especially the ones that have passed on. But I mean, I understand this sickness can be bad, but I'm pretty sure the underlying conditions is what. The reason why it was so bad on them, and I hate to hear that.
I heard a thing, and I saw a study, and I only do like I said, ones that are actual studies, not some crack job. But 50%, more than 50% of the COVID deaths were in old folks' homes. 50%.
50%. See, I didn't hear that, and I'm gonna write that one down to my notes.
Oh yeah,
here.
Look it up.
That's a good one. I didn't
There's
know
a
that.
chart, and it shows all the different countries and the percentages that were in elderly in what am I saying? What kind of homes?
So you're talking about like the personal care home and such?
Yeah, that they over 50% of them were in these homes.
Yeah, and that is it.
So,
You know, so yeah, you throw in something that could impair their breathing. Obviously, other problems will wake up with it. That just makes sense.
They were 90. They were going to die anyway. Shit.
Amen, brother. I mean, we weren't most
right.
And go ahead.
Well, no, I was gonna say, and I'm empathetic. Don't get me wrong. I do try to be compassionate for the situation for what it is, but I just hate that it's causing the rest of the population to get affected so negatively, and we're just sitting back and letting it happen. We're sitting back letting these shutdowns just ruin it. You know, if you want to speak economically, I mean, look at what the small businesses are going through. You know, you've got your poverty on the system anyway, but then you've got your top 1%, whatever you want to call them. And then everyone in the middle that's being impacted so hard, you know, some of them may not survive. You know, look, you heard it, J. Crew. I heard this morning, J. Crew had to file Chapter 11. You know, that's a retail corporation. And I shopped there. But
I was going to say, I know when is Nordstrom's going to open?
I haven't heard, but hey, according to Cuomo, retail.
Give me a room, give me some clothes. I want to shop.
I know it. Don't get me started talking about shopping because she drags me everywhere when it comes to shopping, man.
I love Nordstrom's. Oh my God.
We picked up on Nordstrom's probably in the last 3 years, but you know, Lululemon's my favorite. I think Lululemon and Athleta. That's where we spend most of our time. We go out shopping. Now we're just athletic people. You know, we like to go shopping in the athletic setting. But yeah, I'm ready for this thing to open up. You know, and how do you feel about opening up at minimal capacity, 25% capacity? How do you?
No. I'm just saying, open or not open.
Exactly.
Open the hell
So you're
up.
gonna have a doorman now. You say you're not gonna be able to pick up on any revenues.
No, we aren't.
Now you got a doorman.
No.
You're stupid.
I'm sorry, but see, we're Americans.
Mm-hmm.
They can do all these rules they want. We're Americans. We are not going to do that. I love in Missouri? They actually had armed citizens. Armed citizens with rifles at their. You saw it, Sean?
Mm-hmm.
What establishment are they guarding? What kind of store? What was this?
They were at the rally. They were protecting the rally, the people with the rally. They were saying, no, we're going to have this rally. I don't care if we don't have a permit. We're going to do this rally.
The rally in protest of wanting to open or wanting to remain closed?
To be open. The president actually said those are Americans.
Oh, I missed this.
Pointed that out.
I know I missed it obviously because I put my mainstream. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, where have you been?
I'm like you. I put mainstream down. I only watched mainstream this morning just to get that data for this show. And I said, okay, let's see how negative they're talking today. And like I said, in 5 minutes, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 10 negative. I mean, just horrible negative words in the language in the first 5 minutes. That's all I watch mainstream. I'm tired of mainstream as well. You know, I don't.
They're Trumpers.
Yeah, I don't. If I want to get in a bad mood, if I want to cry a little, or if I want to get angry, then I'll turn on mainstream. But if I want to be positive, that shit's got to go. And what's crazy is they want you to watch it so badly that I don't even have to search for it on YouTube. I open up YouTube, it's right there. I'll go to our channel and finish playing one of my videos, with some of our content, Sean, and the next video auto plays right to the live feed of Cuomo or something like that. I'm sick of that. You know, if I want to watch that, I'll search for it and I'll go find it. I don't want you auto playing this shit on me anymore. And that's what happened. When I watched this morning, I did not have to search for it. All I do is open YouTube and it suggested it and actually started playing it. I mean, come on. It's bad. You know, they really want you to see this shit, apparently, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, and there's got to be a narrative to that, but I don't, you know, we don't have to talk about all that.
Violence of any kind.
Yeah.
But definitely not a terroristic act. But if any member of Al Qaeda is tuning in to this show, a good target would be CNN.
Yeah. Oh, I got it.
Amen, bro. Oh my gosh. We at the very beginning, I said we should sue CNN.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
the media. It's the media. But you know, it's us too. We're scared. We're fearful. We took God out of our lives.
Can't do that.
You can't. We took God. See, the reason I have no fear, and I talked to you about this before, was I don't have any fear because I believe in God so much that that would just be a transition.
There's a comfort level there. You're right. I'm not afraid to die. And once you lose the fear of dying because you have that trust in your fate, I mean, yeah, it's.
No, I've already landed 2 kids on the planet. Hey, I'm gonna survive, right? and I have affected enough people in my life that I feel like my spirit will live on in on this planet, because I don't know about this. I don't know if I didn't tell you this, but I just started a new project. I'm a cook now, 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we feed 200 homeless people every.
Oh, really?
Monday,
Yeah,
Wednesday,
you
Friday,
did make mention that you were going the last time I spoke with you, and it's been quite a few weeks now. But you were planning.
Found a job.
Hey, well, you were plotting to support the homeless in some kind of way then. So you did fulfill.
I did find a job. So I cook. I'm a prep cook every morning. We do it from 8 to 2, and we prep food for 200 people every day. And then I've also donated a lot of my money to food banks, which I think everyone should do.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. We actually talked about with the last episode with the owner Hoodle about having an end goal of supporting poverty and homeless. And Sean, that makes mention. Have you rode past that the what I call Tent City in Atlanta? Have you rode past that area since to see if it's still?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, so are you guys growing out there? Is it becoming, because I did notice a dramatic difference from like months ago when I was driving to my office versus just a couple weeks ago when I drove past it. The number of tents, I mean, there's a lot more ground covered out there, and it has to be due to COVID, but I don't know if it's changed, Sean, in the last few weeks since I've been. It's been about 3 weeks since I've been out there.
It's been so bad that people just trying to get rent payment, where my apartment complex offered a $100 gift card if you paid your rent on time.
I mean, why not offer $100 off the rent? Why you gotta give me cards?
It's funnier the other way.
I like it better, but the math kind of seems the same to me.
Then you can give it to your neighbor and help them out.
There you go. Maybe everybody take together and all donate cards to one person they know don't have that rent. I mean, come on. That's good though. That really happened. When was this? You didn't tell me about this.
So they did it May the 1st, which pissed me off because I paid my rent for it. So it was like, fuck my life for paying my rent early. So I didn't qualify.
Why would you pay your rent early? Are you crazy? Landlord.
I got to get it out the way.
Man.
I hear you. All my bills are paid for the whole month. I do the same thing.
Exactly. I have to get it out the way so I can know,
wrong with you people?
I have to dedicate other money to my extracurricular activities,
Yeah.
Gotta have your weed and beer.
Exactly.
Gotta get it. Well, you pay your rent and whatever you got left. I guess it's
weed and beer. It's all weed and beer.
Yeah, see, Sean, he's in California. He can just go right up here.
Exactly.
We're over here
I'm not.
We over here on the east side. We got a long.
But you don't have weed and beer. You have to still go to your barber to get it.
I take those drugs.
What'd you say, Sean?
When people, I said I just say no to drugs. When people ask, I say no, thank you. I have my own.